Traditional updo. I didn't do anything crazy. I wanted it up and I wanted it out of the way, 'cause that was the main thing. And I was glad I did because it rained days. The next section is the same thing. I feel like a lot of times, and even I'm just starting to notice some of the new stylists that are, and it must be the teacher. I mean, it's not that I'm looking at them to critique them, but I can't help it, you know. But this one girl, she was struggling with an updo last Saturday, and she wouldn't put any hairspray or anything in it. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Make sure you have product so you don't have that problem. And the thing about the working spray is, you know how some hairsprays get really, you know, sticky and crusty and stiff? You can comb right through this. It's nice. At the same time, it's going to give you that slip. It's going to give you that hold. That way you can manipulate the curls and place them where you want it. The hair is pretty straight. It's got a good curl right now. Alright, I'm just going to connect this part. And the way I place them, I never have a plan. I just eyeball it. I just wing it. I think I told you before. I mean, I start, you know, obviously I keep my symmetry, but it just depends on how the hair reacts to me curling it. Can I open the door?
Yeah.
I was like, it's kind of humid in here. It's always cold in here. Yeah.
It is always cool.
Keep the air blowing here. There are a lot of people out of school today? Yeah. That's what I say. A lot of people are busy, and where's all your class? Are they here?
Yeah, most of us are in the senior clinic now, though.
Miranda's still here? She there today? I'm gonna say hey to her. How have you been with your updates?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Does it come sneaking on them?
Oh yeah, definitely. Lindsay, you use the watch too, don't you? You can ask her. Don't you love the working spray? It's good stuff. You guys are saying maybe that's what it is. Man, I walked in, I was like, oh, it was crazy in there. I was like, oh. But I've also been on mentality. I've been, you know, I've gotten used to not doing anything, which is probably not good, but what are we going to do? That's how it used to be for me on Saturdays. Eli can tell you. It's crazy on Saturdays. Yeah. Like if you miss, you know, some days, they'll let you fill in that. Whew. So tired when I was done.
No, I just had them turn the radio down.
Oh no, you can turn it up.
It's okay?
Yeah, a little music. What? Well, you got the big mouth.
Yeah, that's what it is. She's up in front of everybody.
She can't see what's going on. Yeah. Let's call me big mouth. That's okay. Well, I am. Yeah, my days, my feet. That's okay. I wear up these and working spray and my freezing or finishing spray. Depending on your texture, obviously.
Where do you get that from?
So, I mean, that's the only thing I've found that really works with updos. I mean, it's great. The thing is like, obviously I just curled that and it looks like it's all crunchy, but it's not. See? Like you can come right through it. Have you guys had many advanced classes since you've been on the floor? Just blow drying? No color, haircutting, not yet.
No, we got haircut.
Yeah. Huh? Who? Ronnie or Mr. Hawkins?
That was a rough night.
How'd you guys get away with that?
I don't know.
I was right in front row.
Oh, no.
She was knocked out.
Who, me?
No,
Yeah.
So you can see how I'm starting to make this formation.
And you're just taking it from the top ponytail at this point, right?
At this point, I'm going
Okay,
to the
yeah,
bottom. But yeah, from the top, I'll go, the way I'm going to work is you'll see me go around, and then I'll leave a little bit of, and I'll fill it in.
Fill it in.
Yep. That's the easiest, I think the easiest to do. But everybody's different. You guys will develop your own techniques, as you know. Get to your own groove doing it. Teaching other people how to do stuff. Lindsay taught me how to do braids. The invisible braid, right?
Yeah.
And I am the only one in that salon that knows how to do that now. Can you believe that? Yes.
Oh, my God.
Mhm.
That's the invisible braid.
The regular one, you know.
Is that the inside one?
Mhm.
Okay.
The one I hate. And then I'm doing it, and someone's like, what? And I was like, oh. Someone taught me back in school. And I told them, oh, my students. Really? Yes. But, you know, they're popular now. You need to know how to braid, ladies. Learn how to braid, I'm telling you. All the girls that come in for prom and for, especially the young girls, all the bridesmaids and the brides want a little something, a little braid, you know. Hey, I'm glad you taught me. Because I'd be like, I don't know how to do that.
Suzanne had a picture of a beautiful braid. It was an outside braid, and it went from here all the way, and then evidently she had long hair, so you braided the whole thing, but then you spread it out like petals, and then she wrapped from the end, it wrapped into a little flower. So it was like petals and a flower at the end. Gorgeous.
I had and I don't know how I'm going to do this. She showed me a picture, and the braid starts here, and then it goes and it pulls in, and I'm like,
I think that's the one.
That's the same one?
I think I saw it too. I saw it on Pinterest.
Pinterest, that's where I got it from. And I just met with this chick a week ago, too, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Did she show you the picture of the blonde hair, or was it brown? Do you remember?
Brown?
It was brown hair, I think. I don't know.
I can't remember. I don't know.
I know
The
there's a
girl
way to do
brown
that.
hair blonde. Huh?
I know there's a way to do it, the fishtail
But
braid.
she doesn't have enough hair. Like, like you have to have,
Long hair.
and I don't think it's going to work, you know?
And it's usually that particular style, if you have like any kind of layering, it'll pop out.
Stick out.
Yeah.
And her hair is awful. I'm going to have to say it. I mean, like breakage, layers, you know, and I just, I don't think it's going to work, but, you know, I told her we had to do a trial first. I mean, I have to do a trial. There's no way, you know. And then I talked about getting some extension. I don't want that hair on.
Yeah. What?
Amen to that.
I'm serious. I'm like, everybody's gonna say. I mean, I don't know what she's thinking and envisioning. Like I'm gonna glue a pink track in her hair or something. I mean, I don't know. I mean, but she's just, they just don't know, you know. I'm learning that. No, they're really not. And I will say this, and I was shocked. Everybody, and this is like the best salon in Wilmington, you know. And the owner, you know, he's, you know, works for Hot Tools and Hot Tool Marks. They pull hair through a cap to highlight it.
What?
I was
Well,
just, no, some do, but he doesn't. It looks good. I've never seen someone pull hair through a cap like that, but
even long hair?
yes,
Ouch.
yes.
Too much work.
No, I'm serious. Like, I was shocked. He's like, "Hey, with this little needle," you know, and I was like, okay, they do things a little different here. I will adapt. I keep on saying to myself, we'll figure it out, you know, but I was surprised. I was really shocked that they were pulling. I mean, I was, at first I'm like, how does he want to hair, you know? But then I was like, they all do it. You know, I thought it was just one guy. I was like, oh, he's stuck in the, you know.
The 80s?
A little bit, you know, I was just kind of, but I was shocked. I mean, this salon spot is awesome. If you walked in it and you saw everybody in there, and they're good hairdressers too, but they're pulling hair through a cap. I was so surprised, you know, and I was like, wow. I don't know, it just really threw me off. I was not expecting that, I guess, and I was like, wow, they're seriously pulling hair through a cap. And I just sat there and watched. I mean, I don't even like doing, like, you have to do caps, the hair is under a certain length. I hate it, but we have to do it, you know, because you know, you're not going to get enough wool anyways. But it's so hit or miss where you're going to pull, you know. You can go in and you're not sure which hair you're grabbing, but I was kind of a little shocked, but it's okay.
And it comes out good?
What, the caps there? Yeah, they do good. I mean, you know, but it's, at the same time, though, I still don't understand.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah. And, well, this thing too, like, a lot of clients don't want the full head. In between, they want a partial, or they just want fused. That's the thing about caps, you know. And two processes, like, I do wet on wet all the time with my clients. I'll do the highlights first, do the color retouch right in between the foils. They do two processes. And it is, because I would do 15 to 18 people a day when I was living here. I was like too long ago, you know. They're like, "Oh, girl, I'm busy today. I had 2 clients." I'm like, "You're busy." Thank you. Just I was just surprised, I guess. The beach is different, very relaxed there, and I am not a relaxed person. You guys know. I like to go, go, go. But it's different. Like, how do you like it? I'm like, well, I mean, everything else was good in my life, but the job's kind of not that I expect. It's just the industry there. It's the industry, period. And Wilmington is, I thought, like, this area was oversaturated with hairstylists. That's what everybody does. Goes to hair school there. That's it. You have so many hairstylists for a small town, you know. I mean, I think it's a small town. I'm going to get it out of my way. Kind of see what I'm doing. It looks like a wreath right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this in eventually. So you don't need to worry about those pins because you're going to hide those. But I've just secured everything, and then I'll start, again, working around. I'm going to get some of these pieces covered up. Have you gotten your hair not in the future hair aligned here? No. Not yet. You guys haven't started?
Well, we try to sign up, but it just never happens.
Doesn't work out?
They're not doing,
I kind of give up.
any services this whole month, I think, because of the 50 anniversary.
Is it like special going on, or there's?
Yeah, it's 20% off all services.
Well, that's, I guess that's good. Maybe that's good.
I mean, we've been busy, yeah.
Yeah. And how are you doing?
Good.
I mean, when do you graduate?
2.5 months.
Quick.
Can't wait.
And you're already in the salon, so you've already got something lined up, right?
Yeah, that
Good
makes
for you.
it worse.
Wow.
Come to school, you know, so I'm like, I just want to be at work.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. You guys are getting a fantastic education.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you, I've looked into the schools there. Oh, my
Yeah.
God. That's
And
all I can say.
Even where
Hey,
I'm
Fear.
for time, I'm kind of in a different world.
I mean, we've got like 7 or 8 ones that just graduated, and they don't even know how to cut a 0 degree haircut.
What? And they graduated?
And that's from Cape Fear. Cape Fear is really horrible there,
Yeah.
and it's horrible.
Yeah.
So that's when I'm looking. I'm like, you guys are getting a fantastic education, and I'm not saying that because I used to work here, but you know, nobody likes hair school at one point or another. But that is, it's such a horrible school. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's about as bad as, I mean,
Oh. I think it's worse. I think it's worse. I really do, because they were like, oh, would you, willing to do some classes there? And then I never want to really correct it. I'm like, so hard. I'm thinking, but I mean, I shouldn't talk like that, but it is. I feel bad for the students that just graduated. He didn't know nothing about Highland. Maybe that's why the poor hairdo cap.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, right. I don't know. I mean, they've really, I bless this one girl's heart, this teacher in me, she's in there and she gets handed a highlight and she just, I'm like, it's okay, But at the same time, I am not a teacher anymore, so I'm not going to tell you what to do. But I did let her know, hey, you got any questions, ask me. I'm not going to, talk about it. I'm not going to be like these other stylists watching you to see and wait for you to fail, because that's how it is sometimes.
Yeah.
But it took her, she's graduated. To do a halo, it took her 7 hours.
What?
Jesus God.
Are you kidding me?
7 hours.
With a haircut and a blow dry, or just?
Oh, that even includes haircut.
Oh, that's.
That even includes blow dry. 7 hours.
That was with the cap?
That was with highlights, a halo, not even a full.
Is it like chemicals and like brought?
Wait, I don't know. I walked up in and I was like, oh, hey, and I'm walking in and she's all, ooh, and I'm like, how long has she been here? Since 9. I'm like, oh. I was like, but at the same time, I'm like, she didn't put enough lightener on it, or her technique was horrible. I mean, what you guys do in that on the mannequins in the beginner department, was way, in the beginning, like when you haven't even done it before, it was way better than, I think it was her, I think she didn't want to tell anybody, but I think it was her first full that she ever did.
How did you do that?
You still have to pass state board for North Carolina.
Yeah, you don't have to full though to pass that.
Someone said they don't teach it away to it.
I mean, I was blown away. I was like, oh my God.
I guess maybe they only teach cats.
I don't think they teach anything there, because I started talking to some of the other assistants that are there, and they're like, yeah, they know nothing. I mean, you're just so far behind. I think of you guys,